Boot fans, welcome on in. Right here in front of us today, we got the new Nike Mercurial Vapor 10, the latest in the Mercurial series. We're going to be taking a look at these up close as well as comparing them to some other boots. Before we do kick it all off, there's a subscribe button on your screen if you haven't done that before. Definitely appreciate it if you signed up. Otherwise, any thumbs up for this video are definitely appreciated. Alright, let's take a look at these boots really close. Obviously a very stunning design. Visually, they pop. They come in this hyper punch colorway. You obviously get your Nike hits on this version of the boot. They've gone with placing it across the front of the boot, and it looks pretty nice. I like that yellow with gold detailing. It definitely makes it stand out. The upper on this boot, Nike has actually made it thinner, the microfiber material, but this version features this textured upper and textured feel, which it gives it definitely a different purpose than previous models of the Vapor series, as this helps with touch and control on the ball. You can see it up close right there. Then there is the lacing system, which has been vastly changed up, and we've got some new technology here. And what Nike have done is created this one-piece upper, so it runs right across. And they've created this zigzag pattern with the lacing, but it's an unusual zigzag pattern because what the laces do is they go in on one side and they also come out on the same side. So your lace comes in through one eyelet and then back out and across the boot. It comes in through one, out the other side. And this gives more surface area to pull as you tighten up the boots, and it makes them a little bit tighter across the forefoot, which is nice, and that's exactly what you want. You want that snug feeling, snug fit. You'll notice that there is this little bit of a crease in between, but as you put the boots on, which I've done before, that crease dissipates and disappears. So don't worry about that. I know it is visual as I'm holding the boots like this. Let's take a look inside real quick. You'll see the cut-off point right here. It is cut a little bit lower down to allow you to get your foot into place inside the boot. And then the rest of it is kind of like welded together. So there is no separation. A very unusual design. It's same on both sides of the boot. They are relatively easy to get your foot into. It did take me a few tries just to get it in, but I mean, it's not a problem, and they fit very snug. You've got that cut on the heel, comes up around the Achilles, nice high cut there. Let's turn it over and we'll take a look at the sole plate. And here's another area that has been vastly changed, as Nike have gone back to a 4-blade heel design rather than the 2 which we've seen on the Vapor 9 model. And then the forefoot has also been changed up, and we have this new system in place, this oval shaped system in place that allows for good cut and turning and some explosive speed. That's exactly what these boots are geared towards. Speaking of the Vapor 9, I wanted to bring them in real quick so we can compare them. And the first thing is obviously the upper, and on the Vapor 9 it was a little bit thicker. You can tell once you feel the width of the inside of the boot. You do the same with the upper on this one, and it is thinner on the newer model. The older model has kind of like a faux leather appearance, has a softer feel to it, whereas this current version definitely has a synthetic feel. Not quite as soft, but that textured feel adds a little bit of bonus as you look to dribble with the ball or control the ball. The other area is obviously the lacing system has been changed, and then if we turn them over real quick, you can see how, especially on the heel, that 2-blade has been reverted back to the 4, and on the Vapor 10 it kind of follows the contour of the heel. So definitely a lot of changes. It's kind of personal preference which version you prefer. I actually prefer the newer version. Another boot to bring in real quick is the Evo Speed, just to give you a quick comparison, just to let you see them side by side. Everything about these boots is different. The Evo Speed does have a slightly textured upper, but it's nowhere near as textured as the Vapor. And then the sole plate has got conical studs on the Evo Speed if you prefer conical compared to blades. And you obviously got that larger spine on the Evo Speed. Back to the Vapor 10 out of the box. They are very flexible. That upper, as I said, is not quite as soft as the Vapor 9, but it is pretty soft. You're going to be able to wear these straight out of the box once you can bend them as so. And there you have it. This is pretty much the Vapor 10. I know a lot of you guys are probably interested in this boot. They've got a lot of coverage of the World Cup in Brazil, as has the Superfly. And that leads me to my question before you guys leave. If you had a choice to wear either of these boots, the Vapor 10 or the Superfly, which would you personally go for and why? Hit up the comment section below. I'll be getting involved in your conversation. It has been interesting to see that more players at the World Cup have chosen the Vapor than the Superfly with that dynamic make collar. But yeah, I appreciate any thumbs up you have for this video. And until next time, guys, this has been the Nike Mercurial Vapor 10. Thanks for watching.